would be good to do that.
Those are hot.
Who's Martin Luther King to you? I know what.
Who's Martin Luther King to you?
Yes.
Who is Martin Luther King to you, and what does he mean to you today?
Who is he to me? I mean, I grew up in D.C., so we were taught early on about his contribution and the nonviolent premise. He had that great quote. My favorite is, "An eye for an eye leaves everybody blind," which is classic. And I remember one of my oldest memories was from 5th or 6th grade, so it must have been like 1974, when Virginia didn't want to pass Martin Luther King Day as a national holiday because there's so much Southern, I guess, racist ideology that was still alive. So the way they did it was by making it Jackson Lee King Day, because Stonewall Jackson's birthday was right around the same time, and Robert E. Lee's. And I just remember being like old enough, like 5th grade, but still knowing this is wrong. This is wrong. And what he is today is a voice for nonviolence in a time when we definitely need it.
I guess I wish that he was still around, you know, to help us with the problems that we have, you know, to move forward. Because I think, you know, he was a big inspiration on, you know, the black community as well as the white community, because he got things done.
Okay. Okay. What about you, sir?
I don't have much to say. Be nice to have him around. He's a good, like he was mentioning, he's a good equalizer. Brought people together. Didn't want any more fighting going on between races and everything. I mean, he tried to straighten things out. I think he was a good influence on everybody as a whole. Yeah.
Well, Martin Luther King is like my hero because he made things better for whites and blacks to be together.
Okay.
I'm so proud of her. The same was her. And be free to do more things than what we had. We came a long ways from back in the 60s.
Okay.
You know, and I'm proud. You know, some schools, remember, couldn't even get into. Look at our children now.
Right.
They can even go to private school, you know. So, yes, I'm proud of everybody.
Okay.
All race. It doesn't matter, you know. It's the hair. Because if you take the skin off her hair, we didn't talk, you didn't know what color it is.
That's right.
So we're all the same, just take the skin.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. Y'all have a good one.
Oh, okay. Dr. Martin Luther King mean that people realize that we are all human, regardless of the color of our skin. That's what he mean to me today.
Okay.
Civil rights leader for, how would you call it, peace. He didn't want fighting and carrying on. He marched for peace, and he wanted equal rights for everybody.
And what do you see his legacy today?
I see a lot of it mixed up, really, because he didn't want things the way they go on, believe me. He was a man who strived for peace and everybody getting along, and that's the way it should be. Prejudice is not him.
One thing, survival.
Okay.
And he didn't have no kind of racial problem. He believed that everybody is equal and should come as one. That's why we celebrate him so well. We have parades for him, and it has this legacy to go on with him.
All right, well, we thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Martin Luther King, he was the person that a big part of the civil rights movement, and he was one of the people I look up to as far as when I advocate for Baltimore City Public Schools. When I like we hear different stuff going on with Baltimore City, where the state is unconstitutionally funding our schools, and I use him as an inspiration to do what I do every day. When I go to my advocacy meetings and we plan for our next rally or our next march to get out money for the Baltimore City Public Schools.
Okay. Wonderful. What about you?
Martin Luther King is a leader, and what he's done, he's helped for the schools to not be segregated, and help the world to now there's like black and white Caucasian and African American couples. I don't think that Martin Luther King's dream has been followed, because I think that the schools are still segregated. My school is predominantly black. It's supposed to be, we're supposed to follow the Brown versus Board, those laws, but I don't think that if Martin Luther King was still living today, he would not be happy, because we are still segregated and our schools are unconstitutionally funded, and the schools as you like. My school I go to is predominantly black. If you go to another school, it's predominantly white. I don't remember the last time I seen a school that was a mixture. So
you're talking about zoning and things like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's part of the reason why our schools are not being funded because it's a race issue.
Well, he's an African legend. And he has done a lot for me because during his time I was just growing up as a teenager. So I got to actually see what he's done for us today. I mean, for us blacks to be ahead of things now. We have our own businesses, you know, and it's okay. It's okay today.